Hi everyone, welcome back to another video and I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for my previous vlog which was regarding Onam and the recipes included. We eat on a banana leaf not just for Onam but whenever we can. And here thankfully we get in plenty but in stores that we need to pay for, which otherwise we get for free from our garden in our homeland. Anyway, cooking something using banana leaves is an obsession in fact. So I prepared a few more recipes along with few other which I have included in this video for you all. Hope you will like it. Keep watching. I don't remember which video, but in one of the videos I recently published, I had shown on a dosa batter and many of you requested the recipe. It's a batter that I don't ferment, but it's the same set of ingredients I use for a normal dosa. This is 1.5 cup of white rice, quarter to half cup urad dal, quarter cup ragi seeds and cooked rice. Everything is soaked in water the previous night. I make this batter when I have leftover cooked rice so that I don't waste it. The next day morning, grind to a smooth batter adding very little water just like a dosa batter. Add some salt and this batter is ready. This is not fermented, so you don't get the exact airy texture like how it's for a normal dosa, and for that reason I spread it thick. I don't like thin dosas with this batter. Spread a bit of ghee. This is an instant curry I prepare for having with dosa. This video was taken the next day after we had our Onam Sadhya, you saw in my previous video. This is leftover kootu curry. In a kadai, I heated some oil, added a bit of Kashmiri red chilli powder, then added some of this kootu curry along with hot water, and it became a delicious curry to have with dosa. Normally I don't do for dosas, but here I flip to the other side to give a crispy layer. So that's about dosa and a quick fix curry for it. On the same day, I prepared Pothi Biriyani. Pothi means pack, and for packing, banana leaf is used. I'll be making 4 packs for us, each one gets one of course, and into each I'll be adding 1 boiled egg. So I quickly did it in a pressure cooker for 1 whistle. Having this small pressure cooker, which is 3 liters, is in fact a lifesaver. I don't like to take 5 liters or my other 7 liters cooker for boiling eggs. So what I used to do earlier was to steam. This cooker saves a lot of time and energy. I heated some ghee in a cooking pot in which I'll be preparing the chicken masala, as it's chicken biryani. First fry a few curry leaves. Saute 3 medium onions that's thinly sliced. Now this biryani is not prepared in a rich way, which includes frying onion, adding cashews, raisins. This is a biryani that I prepare when I want to, or my family is craving chicken biryani and I prepare it quickly. Also, I don't add eggs every time. I do have ginger garlic paste in the fridge which I use sometimes for easy cooking. So here I just crushed few green chillies and then chopped them. When the onion is very soft and translucent, add chicken pieces. Here again I have used fewer chicken pieces as it's for lunch. It's 2 pieces per person. Kids get an extra small piece. When chicken changes the color to pale, add the green chillies and 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Cover and cook on medium-low flame till the raw smell goes. My mom had given me a tip long back and I have been following that, maybe not every time but most of the time. When you want tomatoes to cook faster, slice them rather than chopping to cubes or any other size. The cooking depends on the peel or the skin of the tomatoes, and if it's thinly sliced, it's easily done. Add some salt. Now goes in the 2 medium tomatoes that's sliced and a handful of chopped coriander leaves. Now at this point you can add fried onion if you have prepared it. I have done the same biryani recipe many times, I guess. The first one was when we were in Riyadh and I guess that was a recipe video. After mixing for a minute, add almost 2 cups of curd. Give a mix. Now add half teaspoon turmeric powder, it's for a color. Then 1.5 tablespoon coriander powder and half teaspoon garam masala powder. Mix well. Check salt and add if needed. Cook the chicken in it. Now I'm not closing this pot as there will be more water if I close with the lid. In another pot preparing the rice, instead of ghee I added some oil. Add whole spices, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, mace. Then add in 1 medium onion sliced. After around half a minute of sauteing, add washed and drained rice. You may use Jeera Masala rice or basmati. Roast this for 2 or 3 minutes on low flame and then add hot water, and it should be double the amount of rice. Add salt. Cook on high flame first, and when this starts to boil, reduce it to low flame till all the water is gone. Meanwhile, here chicken is almost done. Add coriander leaves and vinegar or lemon juice. This is done after mixing. Fresh banana leaves need to be placed over the flame gently here and there. This helps it from not tearing easily. It helps in folding properly and make it a bit stronger. I will use 2 leaves. For each, gently trim the center part. Make sure and be careful that you don't trim so deep that the banana leaf cuts in the center. Now this centerpiece can be actually used to tie the pack. But here, as I have jute twine with me, I'll be using that. Now add some rice in the center. Then goes in the chicken and some gravy along with it. Place the boiled egg. More rice. And more gravy on top. Now if you have fried onion, cashews and raisins, add it on top. You can even drizzle a tablespoon of ghee for extra taste. Here I'm skipping it. Wrap it in this leaf first and again in the below one. Now tie it. You will have to steam this for 10 minutes. As I don't have a large steamer, I am baking 2 of these in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes and the other 2 will be steamed. I have some leftover gravy and some rice, so I layered it this way. Then placed it on low heat for 10 minutes on the stove, just like how we place normal biryani. Time for lunch. This was very delicious and super hot. Needed some time to settle down the steam. As usual, the banana leaf gives the biryani an extra taste to the dish. My husband was away from town, so he came back a bit late and had it for dinner. I had steamed it for him for 10 minutes before serving so that he could have it warm. Now, the trend of cooking in a banana leaf was actually introduced by a famous chef in Kerala, and he is known by the name Chef Pillai. His fish nirvana is very famous, and I have done a video on that long time back. And recently I put a short as well as a reel on my Instagram, and a few changes I made was not frying the fish. So a similar one with chicken curry, and it's almost like chicken stew. I first marinated chicken pieces for around 10 to 15 minutes, and the marinade is half teaspoon turmeric powder, 2 teaspoon coriander powder, quarter to half teaspoon garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon pepper powder, salt, coconut oil and some hot water. Mix everything first and then marinate half kilo chicken. Apart from the leg pieces, I cut the rest in small sizes. Keep that aside after well mixing. I sauteed a few ingredients first in hot coconut oil. First, fry a handful of curry leaves. Then added shallots. These will be around 1 to 1.5 cup sliced shallots. These don't have to get fried. When it is soft, add a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Mix this for 3 or 4 minutes and then add in 1 tomato. Add some salt and mix well. Let this cook on low flame for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, preparing the pot. Place banana leaf. Make sure the pot is covered at the bottom with the leaf and keep on low flame. This is done. Add some coconut oil. Spread some curry leaves. Now spread half the sauteed mixture. Add a few green chillies that's slit. Now add the chicken. Try not to overlap. Add the rest of the onion, tomato. Few more curry leaves. Now goes in 2 cups of coconut milk. Basically, you need to cover the bottom with the leaf and the curry should be boiling within. So make sure it is all in the center and not beyond the banana leaf. Add some ginger juliennes and some more green chilli slit. Finally goes in some chopped coriander leaves. Cover and cook it as such for 10 to 15 minutes. Let the chicken cook well in the coconut milk. It's almost brunch time as it is a weekend and all were asleep. It was late for calling it a breakfast. Here I had soaked 2 cups white rice for Neer Dosa. Some of you still ask me the exact quantity of water, so this part of the vlog is for beginners in Neer Dosa. I drained the rice and added it to a strong blender. Now this is the first cup of water I'll be using to grind till smooth without grains of rice in it. I'm using the same cup I had measured the rice. Now this bowl doesn't have any water in it. Adding the second cup of water, I'm adding to the blender to get the remains of the batter. There goes in the third cup. It's always tastier when the Neer Dosa is thin, so I added 4th cup of water to it. You may add just half cup if you want a bit thick Neer Dosa. This was the perfect consistency. For 2 cups of rice, I added a total of 4 cups of water. I forgot to switch on my camera when I added salt, so do not forget that. I love Neer Dosas on iron tawa to get the best taste. Spread some oil, and it's said you need to cover the tawa with just one ladle. You don't get it right the first time, and a few times if you are a beginner. It comes with practice, so don't worry, you'll get it right. The chicken is cooked well, so turn off the flame. Now when I find it hard to take out from the iron tawa, I poke an onion, slice it at the bottom and use it to spread the oil on the tawa. It helps to get out the Neer Dosa quickly. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you liked it. Do try the recipes if you like, and do let me know your feedback. See you soon with another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.